You're near my age. Do you remember watching naughty movies, Scrambled?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you try to look for the body parts in the scramble.
Yeah. If you got lucky, you'd get a glimpse of something here and there.
If you're lucky. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. Every day, every day. We do it our own way. Sing it out every day. Yeah, let's make it a good day. Every day, every day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now, here's Jason.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. I just realized this is a new suit. This is a new suit, and the darn thing, I got to be careful because it wrinkles real easy. I'm gonna look like I rolled out of the gutter in about a half hour. That's fine. Anyway, so enjoy it now. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. First up today, I hate to do this to you as we approach the weekend. You know how we've heard for years that red wine could actually be good for you? I knew I liked these people. That's right. Well, I got bad news. Yeah. New research from the Journal of Studies on Alcohol and Drugs finds there's absolutely no healthy amount of alcohol. That's right. That was very aggressive. Scientists say booze at any level can increase our risk of death. But only, hey, settle down. But I'll be gone in a half hour. Anyway, but it's only by a few percentage points, okay? Researchers recommend limiting alcohol to no more than 1 drink a day. Try telling that to me at Disney World. Yeah, no. Ladies and gentlemen, she limits herself to 1 drink a year. It's Fallon. Oh, God, I'm screwed.
Did researchers see your margarita?
I know. The staff loves my skinny margarita recipe.
It's good.
It's a legend. Yeah, it's a legend around these parts. It is. I'll tell you if you missed it that day.
Okay.
If you missed it that day, because Bethany Frankel did the whole skinny margarita, and I tweaked it a little bit. So I do, and the staff likes to laugh at it, but it's real good. So the first thing is it's clear tequila. So it's a 4 count. This is what I do. It's a 4 count of clear and. Whatever, staff. Okay, here. So this is how you make it. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 for Oprah. I always do 1 for Oprah, and then a little bit. And no, it's like 4 count, and then again 1 for Oprah, or I always do Sarah Jessica Parker or whatever. And then it's a half of fresh lime. I squeeze a lime in there, and then a dash of agave. Okay, and then here's the secret. You top it off with club soda for a kick. That's it, and you mix it up. Yeah.
I would argue the agave and the club soda, it's an essence. It's an essence surrounding the tequila.
No, I like a good, I serve it in a goblet.
Oh, that's true. I got a goblet. They're like, we're just going to have a quick drink before we leave, and Colin places a goblet in front of me. I was like, if I drink this, I will be dead. This is not a pre-drink, guys.
No, I know. I had them over when we moved in. I had the gang over to the house, and I'm like, and I like to serve a refreshing beverage when people come over to my house. And Colin goes, would you all like a beverage? And no joke, it looked like a cup from Fred Flintstone. And Colin put it in front of Fallon, and Fallon's like, I'm not drinking that. Like, you know. Anyway, okay. So you're leaving. You're leaving me again, and yeah.
It was bad timing.
Bad timing. I got you. You're like the McRib. You're available for a limited time only. Yeah.
I've had this trip planned for like 6 months, and then the award thing popped up, and it was like, oh, what a bad timing that it's like the same week I leave.
Where are you going again?
Going to Norway.
Like in about a couple hours.
I am leaving today. I'm heading on an overnight to Norway.
Yeah.
And we're doing a bunch of hiking. Eric has been hyping me up. I'm gonna go see musk ox. So he found the sounds of musk ox. Oh my God! Oh my God!
That is a look into Fallon's future right there. Yeah.
I had no idea you would have that ready. Okay.
Eric.
Whoever made that, give them a raise. No, I was just saying, Bjorn, thank you. Eric was playing me the sounds of them grunting, so I did hear that.
Yeah. Do we have the grunting? Do we have?
No, that's just,
it sounded like this. Where it was, Eric, isn't it like this? Yeah, that's what they're gonna sound like. Yeah. It sounds like me after reading that study. Yeah.
I have one crazy hike. It's 2,000 stairs.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll make it. I'm really going to try, though.
Okay. Can I tell you, I saved this for the show because, you know, Fallon does the morning show now on KDWB, so we don't get to talk and gossip before the show, which is actually a benefit to you guys because this segment, whatever you hear is the first time we're... Okay. The staff and I, we have to come clean on something. So yesterday after the show, we go up, and after the show, everybody, we go up to Jeff's office, we have some coffee, and we gossip about you guys. You know, and yeah.
And it seems like you might have gossiped about me a little bit.
And we did, and we gossiped about you, and we're sitting.
Oh my God. You guys take bets on if I'm going to make it to the top of the mountain?
No.
Okay, who was the worst to me?
Jeff, actually, yeah. Jeff, yes, you were. You started it.
Jeff.
We're sitting in Jeff's office, and Jeff goes like this. Jeff goes, oh God, she's hiking on vacation.
That's true. That's fair. That's fair.
I go, I know. I said, my idea of vacation is Colin and I like putting Crisco on the beach and crisping, like, you know what I mean? And
Oh God.
And like this is us. And Jeff, I go, let's put a picture of me and Colin on vacation. And Jeff goes like this, God, I hope I can find a picture of you guys with a cocktail. Yeah, but literally, this is every picture of us on the beach. Meanwhile, you're like active Sally. You're like hiking Helen.
I so desperately want to be a beach vacation person.
You're not.
I can't. We went to Hawaii, and I was like, all right, when we done? You know, like I loved Hawaii, but I was like, let's go see it. Let's go climb something. This is not how I always was. I grew up in Indiana. We did not. The only vacation we did, my mom would drive like a bat through like the night, just like out of hell, cussing out semis the whole way to Panama City Beach, Florida every year. And she'd be like, all right, we're in the cheapest hotel. My vacation was watching cable TV in the room because I didn't have it while she crisped on the beach. We'd meet up for chips and salsa, back at it. That was it. So like I didn't have adventurous vacations. This came into my life like through my husband, and I was like, oh, nature's decent sometimes. So yeah. I would decide I'll go.
Because Jake is very active and sporty and athletic.
Annoying. He's the kind of person who's like, if I put my mind to it, I can do it. Okay, great. I've never overcome my mind, as it turns out. It belittles me. So I do think on the stair hike, I'll lay there. Jake will keep going, and I'll be like, send pics, you know. But I'm gonna try it. So it's new to me. And the one time I did a really strenuous hike was in Glacier, and I lost my voice for the whole trip, which was a gift to everyone there.
Yeah.
The altitude messed with me, and so anyway, we'll see what happens.
The only time, and I told you this, well, first of all, again, we have so much, I mean, our Indiana lives, you've heard me say, You guys drove through the night to Panama City, Florida. We drove through the night in my mom's black 1979 Trans Am with the T-tops off, with black leather. My dad hated me. So he put me in the back and I would burn on the, like my little legs. But we would drive through the night, stayed at the cheapest hotel in Daytona, but we had Daytona Beach. We were in Daytona Beach. But the only athletic thing, I know we got to go to break. The only athletic thing, my honeymoon, we climbed Diamond Head, a volcano in Hawaii. I got halfway up and I looked at Colin. I'm like, "Where's the chopper? Like, can you just chopper me out of here, please? I'm not doing this." Anyway, we're gonna take a break. The hot dish when we return. Back in a moment. The hot dish is coming out of the oven, and it is next.
Go, Spider-Man.
We have a brand new look at the new Spider-Man. Then wait till you hear who's joining Dancing with the Stars. And Debbie Downer goes to college.
A little like you.
Then she made a splash in the music business at just 17 years old. Barely had a job then. Dylan Conrique will join us live. That and more when The Jason Show continues.
Back to the ground when I'm lost in the blue. Yeah, I think that you.
Welcome back, friends. You ready there? Okay, here we go. Let's do some hot topics. It's the hot dish. Here we go. Woo.
That's dirty.
Well, first up today, don't mind the cobwebs. Spider-Man is back. A new trailer just dropped for this summer's Spider-Man movie, and we're getting a new look at Spidey's new foe. This looks real good. Check it out.
It appears we're faced with a threat we can't control. One we can't even see. You're the only one who's immune to it. You're the only one who can sense it.
What do you think they're looking for?
Oh, see, you stumbled across my board. I'm not one of those weirdos, I swear.
He's a little weird. I'm MJ.
You two don't know each other?
Yo, Spider-Man. You okay? Did you get rid of that monster inside you?
Think I might go see how MJ's doing.
You're not gonna get away with this.
But he might.
I didn't know you could get that big.
Hey!
But you're in danger. You just have to trust me.
Fine.
This whole thing can get really scary.
Who the hell is that?
Who the hell are you?
Frank, please. I don't have anywhere else to go.
By the people who love you.
Just gonna let him go by himself?
Love you because you're you.
If you're gonna do something, you better do it now.
Never forget that. No matter how powerful you become.
I miss you, mate.
Spider-Man, brand new day. Takes place, if you guys forgot, it takes place in a world that forgot that Peter Parker actually exists. Thus, his friends and girlfriend, if you saw and you haven't been watching the movies, that's why they don't know who he is. Thus, the emotional drama. He teams up with the Hulk and the Punisher to battle Scorpion. So Scorpion is the bad guy, a famous villain from the Spider-Man comics.
Who's the Hulk in this?
Same Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, it is.
Mark
Okay.
Ruffalo is back from the Avengers movies and all those.
I love the press junkets. They have Sadie Sink she's the redhead from Stranger Things. She's in all the press junkets, but she's a mystery character, so she's not allowed to talk about who she is at all, so she just has to sit there and basically say nothing. But they have her sitting in all the press junkets.
I bet. So there's MJ, and there is another girlfriend of Spider-Man from, I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I'm a bad nerd. What? Mary Jane, I believe. That was in the Andrew Garfield movies. I wonder if that's who she plays.
Maybe.
Because in the comics, I believe she's a redhead.
Okay.
Which would make sense.
It would.
If I'm Jessica Fletchering this, that's what this is, yeah. By the way, it opens July 31st. One theater chain also revealed its popcorn bucket for the movie, and we have questions.
Oh my gosh.
The Cinemark Theater's collectible features a combo bucket and drink cup with a web shooting from its wrist. Soda is held in the forearm with the straw going through the web. That is disgusting.
Wait, where's the popcorn go?
In the web. That's where the popcorn goes.
No.
I don't know. Audience, this is where you make up your own jokes. I don't know. I don't need any more emails this week. I've gotten enough. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Okay, we need to settle down, Samantha, with these popcorn buckets. I love them, but they're just getting ridiculous.
I mean, part of me likes it because they know.
Oh, I do too.
They know that they have to do something like a little funny to get people to buy. Oh my gosh, he's digging. He's digging through his hoarding collection behind his desk.
This is still the best one. This is still the best
So
popcorn
good.
bucket.
It's good.
Anyway, yeah, this is still the best. There we go. That's the best. See, that's just simple. It's easy. It's just the best. I love that one. It's from Jaws. No, like I needed to say it's from Jaws.
Hey,
of course
Jason,
it is.
what movie's that from?
What movie's that from,
would love to
Jason?
know.
Up next, Ready to Dance, Dancing with the Semi. We now know another celebrity from the new cast of Dancing with the Stars. Jimmy Kimmel made the announcement last night.
I have been authorized, deputized even, by the Walt Disney Company and our television network, ABC, to reveal the name of a major celebrity contestant who will be competing in the upcoming season of Dancing with the Stars. This person is someone you know, someone you love. He is someone we know quite well. Do you know who it is, Guillermo?
No, but I cannot wait to find out.
Okay. The star who will be dancing, who will be competing for the coveted Mirrored Ball Trophy on season 35 of Dancing with the Stars is our very own...
That's right. Guillermo Rodriguez is the fourth person joining the cast. Jimmy joked that he's the first parking lot security guard to compete on the show. And Guillermo proudly promised to not lose any weight while competing. Yeah. Look at that outfit. That is fantastic. Have you ever done, no matter, all of you watching from around the country, you guys have local versions of Dancing with the Stars, and it's like local weathermen, local DJs. Have you ever done a local Dancing with the Stars?
No. I have been invited in multiple cities to do this, and I think it's because they've hit the bottom of the barrel at that point. And no, and I've been unavailable always.
Yeah. Right with you.
No,
right with you. I've always said no.
It's mostly because it really is a huge time commitment. And so I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
I had to do the dance for the radio station last year, and I thought that was going to kill me. So can I do something else for the kids?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Let me give out ice cream cones or something. I'm not doing that.
I'm curious how he'll be because he's such a, his character is just to be funny, but you do have to take this seriously. So.
Yeah, the rehearsals are all day.
They're
pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Next 20 years. That is how long Bravo's Real Housewives franchise has been around. I can't believe that. To celebrate, 20 years. To celebrate, the network is putting together some OG housewives for a road trip. Now, do not blink. It's like driving through a small town. You'll miss it. This is the first teaser for the ultimate girls trip, Roaring 20th. Wow, that's it. Nothing from the actual. We don't get anything from the actual show. Anyway.
I was going to say, is that what they're wearing on the road trip?
That's it, yeah. The show features 5 housewives from different cities traveling across the country to meet up with other housewives. It premieres in August on Bravo. Look, I'm making fun of it. I will so be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just lap up every episode.
Did they choose good people from what they showed?
Absolutely,
okay.
yeah.
Do you think even though it's a short road trip, they'll still get into arguments?
Absolutely, yeah. They can get into arguments at a 7-Eleven. I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah. No, Nene's supposed to pop up. Kyle's in there. What's her name from Orange County? Vicky's in there. Salt Lake's up in there. This is.
Had Teresa there.
Yeah, Teresa's in there. This is going to be. I just want to see Nene back. All I want, this is just an opportunity for us to bring Nene back. That's it. Yeah. Wig. I'm sorry. It's my favorite Nene quote. Wig. Yeah. Close yourself to married men. Anyway, yeah. Next on the dish. What? Ooh, a white refrigerator. Anyway, next on the dish. Week 1 of the World Cup is in the books, and fans of one team. You guys are going to love this. This is Jeff's favorite story of the day. Fans of one team is earning quite the reputation, and they obviously didn't see my monologue today. Check out the headline from People magazine. Scottish soccer fans are drinking Boston's bars out of beer. Yeah. So look at this. The fans are known as the Tartan Army, where in Boston, they're in Boston for the team's first match a few days ago. Well, following the team's win, this is not a joke, guys. They celebrated by hitting up bars in Boston. The Sam Adams Tap Room says it ran out of Sam Adams. Like, completely.
Oh, my God.
Another downtown bar also ran out of beer, even after they tripled their usual order.
Dang.
Bar owners say they've never seen anything like this, ever.
That's wild. And you know people in Boston can drink, right?
Already.
So, yeah,
they can drink on an average Wednesday.
So bring in the Scots, man. They love their booze.
I love that so much.
Me
well,
too.
Speaking of Scotland, one Scottish Twitter account is offering up travel tips to anyone going to the U.S. for the World Cup. Even though Americans and Scots both speak English, some words do not mean the same. So Jeff picked out a few of our favorites. Here we go. Rocket. In America, it's a space vehicle. In Scotland, it means you're an absolute idiot.
Good to know.
Good to know, just in case. Yeah, don't ever, you're a rocket. Next, John. In America, it can be a toilet. In Scotland, it's a man named John.
Okay. I mean, it could be a man named John here, too.
I love that.
You know?
But, okay, when was the last, calling it a John, that's a toilet, that's a really old, I don't know a lot of people that, I'm going to the John.
No, they don't really say that.
They don't really say that anymore.
They don't.
I don't know.
No.
I don't even say it, and I'm old.
No,
you know?
You're hitting the toilet, you're hitting the pot, whatever it may be.
Yeah, the little squatty potty.
Yeah,
anyway, yeah. How about fanny? In America, it's your backside. In Scotland, not your backside.
Okay. Just something else.
It means something completely different. Yeah, your
Good to know.
fanny.
All right.
Okay. Finally, Randy. In America, it's a man's name, but in Scotland, it means you're in the mood. Yeah.
Feeling Randy.
Well, that's where probably Mike Myers got it. I'm feeling Randy, baby. Or that's probably where Mike Myers got it for Austin Powers.
Mike Myers is getting so many shout outs on this show the past 2 days.
Well, that Verizon commercial,
So
I watched the 2-minute version.
Again.
It is so good. They brought back Dr. Evil. I got to tell you, bravo to Verizon.
Yeah.
I mean, I would really love it if you could lower my bill, but still, I love your commercial. Yeah. But yeah, I love that. Keep drinking your beers and forget that monologue. Just keep drinking. Yeah. We're going to take a break. More dish when we return. Back in a moment. Welcome back to the show, everyone. We are glad you're here. Hope you're having a good day. More dish for you. Imagine getting advice from an iconic Saturday Night Live character. Rachel Dratch gave the commencement speech at her alma mater, Dartmouth, and used her character of Debbie Downer to give the grads some inspiration.
Hello, graduates. What an honor it is to be here on this beautiful green. Careful on the lawn, ladies. If you're wearing any sort of a heel, wet grass can be a tripping hazard. Okay? It's quite an achievement graduating from Dartmouth. Of course, thanks to AI, there won't be any jobs left, so congrats to all on your mandatory gap years.
Rachel graduated from Dartmouth in 1988. What a great idea.
No kidding. You tried to bring your most famous character into it, but I probably would have been like, oh, in hindsight, that would have been good. So.
I will never forget the first Debbie Downer sketch, the one in Disney World. That was still one of the fun. Watching Jimmy Fallon trying not to break up, and remember Lindsay Lohan was in that first one.
And Horatio was in it. Yes. We did a show trip and with Stephanie Hansen to Disney World, and this is why we started calling. If you ever hear me call Stephanie Hansen Debbie Downer, it's because we were at Disney and we did this fancy tour, and when you do these tours, you're in like a bus, and they take you from park to park. So we're all in the bus, and we just left 2 parks. So we're a little tired, so no one's talking. But again, we're at Disney World, the happiest place on earth. And we're in the bus, and no one's saying a word. And all of a sudden, guess who breaks the silence? As we're heading to the Magic Kingdom, Stephanie. So I'm going to recreate what happened. And the next time you hear me, I'm playing Stephanie Hansen. Did you guys hear about that guy up north that's shooting family pets? Stephanie! Why?
And Colin, who is not as effusive as I am, Colin goes, really, Stephanie? Really? We're at Disney World. Yeah. Yeah, what?
If anyone has died.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and then we get back in the bus, we yell at her, and then we go to another park, and she goes, guys, does anybody know, has anyone ever died at Disney World? Last time she was ever invited, yeah. More dish now. Oh, Aaron. More dish now, not holding back. Olivia Wilde is telling all about her much publicized divorce from fellow actor Jason Sudeikis. She sat down with Alex Cooper for Call Her Daddy and revealed the moment, this is so good, not really, but good, that she knew her marriage was over.
I remember the date because it was my birthday, but this is March 2020, March 10th. And Jason and I had been having a rough time of it for a while. Like we had a real bumpy ride. And we were driving home from my birthday party my friends had. And I said, did you give me a birthday present? And he said, what would I get you, Olivia? I don't know you. And he wasn't wrong. We didn't know each other anymore. You can get to a place in a relationship where you stop engaging in the knowing of each other, in the curiosity about each other, and you find yourself in a place where you're like, I don't even know you. And that was a point, that was when we realized it was over.
Yeah. And just 2 days after that happened, the COVID lockdown went into effect. So they were stuck with each other. Yeah, and 2 years after that, they were divorced. But they battled over the custody of their kids. And you guys may remember, Olivia got served the custody papers while on stage at a film fest in Vegas. And she talked about the aftermath and the reaction from some people.
It went backstage completely like dissolved into a puddle. But then I was like, no one saw it because there's no phones allowed in this event. And so no one saw it. Oh, what's that? It's already up on page 6. There's a video. Okay. Well, no one's going to look because no one's paying attention. And then I remember a couple months later, I had the chance, I met Tom Cruise and he was like, hi, I'm Tom. What happened to you in Vegas? And I was like, no!
Olivia says Jason told her he didn't realize that she would be served on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I don't know if you are told. I don't want to, who knows? I've never done, I don't know. Maybe you don't know when the lawyer's going to show up or the person's going to show up.
No, I don't think so. I think when you're being served, it's they just have to figure out where you'll definitely be to be able to serve you. And especially if you're touring as an actor or actress, it's probably hard to lock down a location unless you have a scheduled appearance that everyone knows about. But she also broke down a little bit, and then I saw just some clips of her talking about dating Harry Styles. And she's like, everyone hated her online basically, but she was in this perfect little cocoon with him. But what I thought was really interesting in that part is she said people were ripping her apart because it's after she had kids and she's a grown-up woman, after you have kids, it's you're not allowed to be a sexual being anymore. You're not allowed to have any desires or want to be with anyone ever again. If you're seen out without your kids, they're like, where are your kids at? You should be at home with them. And she's like, you're still allowed to like do things, and that doesn't mean I wasn't a good mom or around my kids because I went to a Harry Styles concert and danced.
Yeah,
so
you can still be a mom and go to a concert.
Yeah, and still have a relationship and be an adult. Yeah.
Yes,
so,
and have Nookie.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, basically with Harry Styles.
With Harry Styles.
Yeah.
You could do it with Benny Styles.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
He's also attractive.
He's also very attractive. Next up, both are famous, but for very different reasons. Warren Buffett, on the left, is a famous investor and a money guy. The late Jimmy Buffett, on the right, was an iconic singer and songwriter. During a live taping of his podcast, Travis Kelce shared an embarrassing story of mistaking the two at a party.
I go with a bunch of guys from New York in the money world, so it's like a connection and like finances, and I'm thinking that I'm going to be around a bunch of guys in finances at this music festival. So I get up there and I immediately start having beverages. It's kind of the thing, the Kelce way of going about things. And a guy comes up and says, "Dude, Buffett's here. He wants to meet you." I'm like, "Holy that's big money." So I get a water, I go over to meet Buffett, I would shake his hand, and man, we have the best conversation I've ever had in my life. The man is literally smiling from ear to ear. I'm thinking I'm going to be rich here soon. He's going to invite me into all his investments. And he starts telling his story in high school when he picked up the guitar for the first time. And I was like, right to his face. No way! Warren Buffett played the guitar? And then got tapped on the shoulder because he had to go sing Margaritaville.
Travis blames his face blindness for the blunder, which I didn't know that he had.
A lot of people have that.
Really?
Like, yeah, I think I hear that like more and more frequently. It's like I don't know what it is, but I think it's because I think once you're at a certain level, like celebrities, they meet so many people.
Yes.
And there's like no way they can remember every single face and name and everything. So I think I hear about it because of celebrities will talk about it. But also he was drunk. He did admit he was drunk, and I think that played a big part.
Yeah, he just watched Scotland in the World Cup. Yeah. No,
exactly.
I'm good with. I'm the opposite. I'm good with faces. I can be like, oh, I remember you, but I'm horrible with names.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad with names.
Horrible.
Yeah.
I wish the world would just wear name tags, like everyone.
That would be helpful.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That's the dish. We'll be right back, everyone. Back in a moment. Name tags. Hi, I am Jason. Welcome back. Okay, I want to talk to you about something. On Monday's show, you heard me talk about a young man in our audience with his family. We've been joking about it because Schwaberini and I were talking about boobs for a half hour. Anyway, and I'm bringing this up again for a very specific reason, and you'll see why momentarily. Jace Tretton is preparing to go through a bone marrow transplant with his brother Jackson. Jace is right behind my desk in this photograph. He was diagnosed with an immunodeficiency condition at a very, very early age. And Jace put together a bucket list of things that he wanted to do before the transplant. And coming to our show was on that list, and we found out about it. So obviously, I mean, if the kid had asked me to take over the show, I would have done it. I mean, he can have whatever he wants, because how can you say no to that face? I had met the family. I was reminded, again, going back to what we just said about people, I met them at a charity event a few years ago, and his lovely mom reminded me of that after the show. Okay, so we get done with the show. We get done with the broadcast, and Aaron and I are out there, and we're laughing at the fact that, no joke, the kid came on a wacky show where Aaron and I were just, talking about her bra for 20 minutes. And the family laughed at that. And then I go out, and Jackson, the older brother, was so funny. It's like the funniest kid. He looks at me and he goes, "You may want to watch those topics." Anyway, yeah. Okay, so I was already thinking about this family, but if you watch that show, you noticed that I said to Aaron, I didn't ask him ahead of time, and I didn't say what was happening during that show. It's none of my business, and I've learned over the years, zip your lip when you're not sure about families and their conditions and stuff. Well, afterwards, they were like, you could have said whatever you wanted. Well, I got home, And a friend of mine named Nadine has known this family for a while and posted on Facebook. I saw this yesterday, and I thought, I called Jeff immediately. Nadine posted on Facebook that, as you can imagine, and you know where this is going, Jace has been dealing with this for a lot of years, so therefore his family has been dealing with this. And therefore his parents, God bless them, have had to take off an exorbitant amount of days of work to care for both of the boys. So there's a loss of wages. And you guys know, I don't need to tell you this, medical bills pile up. They don't stop just because the kid is fantastic. So Nadine, in her post, showed a GoFundMe page. And I rarely do this. I rarely ask this of you. I rarely do stuff like this because, you know, we get a lot of requests and it would just become, hey, donate to this. But I got to tell you, this family just broke my heart and then grabbed at my heart. So I want to put this up here. If you guys can do, and again, I rarely ask you guys to do anything like this because I know times are tough and gas is expensive. But if you have $5, if you have $10, $1 to donate, go to GoFundMe and look for that title right there, Hope and Healing for Jace's bone marrow transplant, and donate what you can. Help this family because Lord knows all this family should be worried about is taking care of those boys and not worrying about paying the damn electric bill. So
I will also just really quick, I know we're out of time, but also bone marrow transplants are so huge. There's a great organization, Be the Match. You can go online, you do a little cotton swab, you send it in, and if you're a match for someone, they cover all the fees to travel and send you out to donate that bone marrow, and it's just a really great way to help someone you may not know, or maybe it is someone you know.
Absolutely. Thank you for saying that. So to Jason, Jackson, and the whole family, Mom and Dad, we love you. You let us know whatever you need. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to the show, everyone. We love you. We appreciate you. Our guest today is a young singer-songwriter who's already made quite the splash. Dylan Conrique came out of the gate, swinging in 2022 with her debut song, Birthday Cake, that went not just viral, but mega viral. Listen.
Want you to live like the world's on fire. Want you to love like hearts don't break. Never look down when you walk the wire. Like she made it to 48, still made your birthday cake.
And there's quite the story behind that song. We'll find out. And listen to this, friends. Dylan released that song when she was just 17 years old. Think about that. I barely had a job then. Anyway, now a few years later, she's making a pivot to country music. Audience, give it up for Dylan. Nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. How you doing?
Good.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Okay, I always say this. I love meeting people like you because I love to know what was the spark, what was, we always talk about people going to Broadway shows and seeing someone on stage, and that sparks a love of the arts. Where did your love of music begin? Because you grew up on a farm, right?
Yeah, I grew up on a bunch of property with horses and stuff. But yeah, no, I think it kind of started just listening to country music on the way to school when my parents would drop me off.
Who did you love? Who was your favorite back then when you were a kid?
Rascal Flatts.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's like
Yeah.
where I learned everything.
And then now, but were you a kid that dreamed, you had a sole focus, or was there something else you wanted to do, or were you just laser focused on following that?
I was focused on that, but also I was focused on TV. I grew up watching Nickelodeon and Disney Channel, so being, in third grade, looking at that and not being good at sports, I was like, that's what I want to do. So
I can relate.
Yeah, I'm not the best. I'm not athletic.
No, I can relate on that one. Yeah, I'm not a singer, but I can relate on that one. Okay, I said to the audience, if they haven't heard, and please, millions of views, billions of views, Birthday, will you tell the folks the story behind that song?
Yeah, I wrote it probably 2 years prior to when I released it in 2022. It's kind of wild because I feel like when I put that song out, I wasn't really sure what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And the reason I put it out was simply because I wasn't sure what my next song was going to be, and I was talking to my best friend who I wrote the song about. She's right there on the TV. Her name is Kaylee Thatcher. She's my best friend. She's been my best friend since I moved to my hometown in 2nd grade, and she lost her mom when she was about, I think, 11 or 12, and it was really hard. I was in SoCal at the time. So when she called me, there was nothing I could do, and
you're so far away. Yeah.
I was so far away, and I just had a lot on my mind, and I just, you know, couldn't imagine going through that at such a young age, and I wanted to write that song for her. So she heard it 2 years prior, because the whole plan was it just to be for her. I never planned on putting it out.
And you did. And then when did you know, take me to the moment where it popped? Like you were like, oh, it has more than 100 views. I mean, it's like, where were you at a grocery store? Like, when did you realize this is something more than just a beautiful song from my best friend?
I think I noticed when we started teasing the song probably 2 months prior, just seeing the amount of views that it was getting and traction, and just so many people relating to it as well and wanting the song. And so we kind of just put it out, and within 3 days, I'm pretty sure it had like 300,000 views, which was, compared to what I was getting before, it was a dress.
Monstrous.
It was just insane.
And now you're in Nashville.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And you're working with Max Martin.
Yes.
Do you, because I know I've had moments like that with my life and career, do you ever pinch yourself and you're like, you start here on a farm with acres and acres of land, and now you're in Nashville working with huge producers? Do you ever just pinch, I mean, do you have those moments you're like, wow, this is my life?
Oh yeah, I would say when, after I met Max Martin, and then I went up to the studio. He didn't have a beard, so I was like, you know, I had studied like all his music and about him, and I went up to the studio, and 2 writers, Johan and Mozella, they were like, that's amazing that you met Max Martin on your, you know, 2nd day here. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's him.
I just basically, like, we shook hands, and he's like,
and
I feel like I knew you. I was like, I don't know you.
What up, Max?
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah.
Super casual. And then he came into the session, he was like, this sounds great, can I join? And I was just like immediately starstruck. And I was like, you could take the whole song if you want it. Like, you can just do whatever you want.
We have just a little bit left, but also congratulations. You ended up, I'm so glad I asked what I asked at the beginning. You ended up getting both of your dreams, because you're on The Rookie on ABC.
Yes.
So like you got...
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was a long time coming, but yeah.
Oh, I know, and nothing, it's a lot of hard work and a lot of years. It just doesn't happen. But so I love people like you that follow their dream, go for it, no matter what people say. So continued success to you.
Thank you
Continued
so much.
success.
Thank
Give
you.
it up for Dylan, everybody. Head to our website, DylanConrique.com, for more of her music and tour dates. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. They're going to do Happy birthday to everyone celebrating with us in our birthday club. They get that sash, VIP treatment, a Cornish hen, and more. Coming up tomorrow, one of our favorites returns. Carolyn from Survivor and the Traitors is back to talk about her new reality show competition. You never know what's going to come out of Carolyn's mouth. That's right.
It's so true.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. Come see us next week. Eventbrite.com or the app. Pick a date. Join us. We have a good time. Well, in your remaining moments before you go to, where the hell are you going?
Norway.
Norway. Oh, yeah. And climb mountains with a goat. I know you loved it. So one more time, go ahead, Leah. Let's show Fallon her new favorite picture. Oh, no, wait a minute.
With a glass of wine? Oh, my God.
Oh, wait, Fallon, I'm on your your trip with you now. Look at that.
You would have a glass of wine on the muskox.
Now, and why am I wearing a suit? Like, I wear normal clothes, for heaven's sake. Yeah.
Every time I go on vacation, he photoshops himself into a photo, and he's always in a suit. I'm always like,
I know.
Put on some hiking gear for this photo.
I always take pictures of Fallon and Jake, and like if they're in something, and I'll insert myself in the back with like holding.
Or you'll just remove me, and it's you and Jake. That's a big thing you do.
I've been doing that a few times. I'm like, AI, remove husband, replace with me. And then, or remove Fallon, replace with me.
Absolutely.
We'll have a great time.
Thank you. I like your new cologne, by the way.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, thanks, girl.
I sniffed it on you immediately. I'm like a hound dog.
She has to sniff me every day. So, I mean, you know, it matters. I mean, you know, I don't want to smell bad for you.
You don't.
That's going to do it for us. Thanks to this amazing studio audience. Thanks to you. Scan that QR code to be in our audience. And if you are watching and you are a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Oh, and don't drive slow in the left lane. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.